What is up, YouTube? I'm Lamb Trades. Welcome back to the third episode of the Robinhood Trading Challenge, where we're looking to take 100 into 1,000. It is currently Monday after hours. We made some moves today, so let's get right into it. As you can see, we're down 6% on the day. The reason for this, we hopped into some BABA put spreads earlier this morning, and we did end up exiting towards the end of the day, and I will break down exactly why we did. Now, we covered this on the watch list, and I'm sure many of you know BABA has been one that we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks. We had this downtrend going into that 200 SMA at 35. As we can see, today we did get a pullback to that 35 level and initially got a bounce. After this second pullback, we entered, and I wanted to see us, even if we broke below 35 temporarily, I wanted to see us hold that on the 4 hour and be able to close above that 200 SMA at around $235.40 in the morning, and then it ended up going down to $235.20. So I wanted to see us be able to push above that. Now, the reason why we exited, BABA ended up falling much more than anticipated, which was okay because we were looking at that 232.30 mark to be our stop loss, as this was previous resistance. If we broke through there instead of treating it as support, we would probably fill the gap all the way down to 225, which would not be pretty. So we stayed in the play rather than canceling out. It's always important to have a specific plan before you get in. And after our plan did not work out, and I had a good feeling that we would close below that 200 SMA, which is exactly what we did. It's a different story if we gap up and start running. That's great, but that wasn't part of my plan. The thing that was part of my plan, I wanted to see BABA get back above that 200 SMA, and it wasn't able to. And it also wasn't able to break back above 235 going into close. If we gap up, that's a completely different story. There's a chance you can play BABA to the upside tomorrow, but I did want to see us be able to hold this with these put spreads. So as a result, we did take a 10% loss on those put spreads, which isn't much, only 20 bucks in the account. So that's perfectly fine. I was a little bit suspicious with this play. I wasn't as confident as I could have been because the setup really wasn't there. This is one of those times where you're trying to force yourself into a play just to get something, and I'm glad I caught it. We listened to our plan. It didn't play out how we wanted, and we got out when we did. It's a long breakdown, but it comes with a lesson, and we need to learn that lesson that when trading, you have to stick to your plan. That's the BABA play. I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord and also throughout this YouTube video. This will be posted on Friday, as you guys may know. But for now, I'll see you when we make a play during the rest of the week. It is Tuesday after market close. We made some plays today on the small account challenge, so let's go through exactly what we did. As you can see, we opened Chewy put spreads where we sold the $77 puts and bought the 76. These spreads expire on April 30th. And we collected an average premium of 47 cents. I called this out in the Discord at around 12:40 p.m. Throughout the day, I actually tried to get into these spreads multiple times. I had an open order for 50 open for like 2 or 3 hours and nothing would fill. These contracts are very illiquid. Because I do like to play so much, I was willing to take a little less of an average cost just so we can get into these. Let me break down exactly what the play is and what I'm looking for. So as you can see, this is the Chewy chart, and we've currently been consolidating between this 76 support and 87 resistance. If I pull it on the 4 hour, you can see it much easier as we've bounced off of these levels multiple times. We broke out during this earnings, but weren't able to hold intraday. So this was all pre-market and post-market. So if we do go on the daily, you can see this range has been pretty tight for Chewy. Now, why do I think that Chewy is going to be able to hold this? I like this support range, and I also like this 200 SMA. We were able to close above this 76.88 support with this 200 SMA at 75.20. I'm watching. If we break below that 75 support, I will be exiting the play as we will continue down on Chewy. However, because we have that 200 SMA and the support level, I do like the chances that we bounce. I will be posting throughout the week some updates. I broke down exactly why we entered, and depending on what happens throughout the week, I'll be posting in the Discord whether or not I'm staying in or getting out. So if you'd like to hear back real time, you can join that link in the description. For now, I'll see you guys when we make any other changes. It is Friday after market close. The last time we touched base was Wednesday after hopping into those Chewy spreads. And as you can see, our account balance has increased. Let me break you through exactly what happened with Chewy and how we went about playing that. So we wanted to see the bounce off of that 200 SMA on the daily on Chewy and that $77 support. We sold the $77 puts and bought the 76, and almost instantly on Wednesday, we saw a push higher, carry into Thursday, which is where we secured our profits. Off of this initial pump Thursday morning, we bought back the spreads for 25 cents. So if we go to Chewy, we can actually look in our history. So as you can see, we bought back 4 spreads with a limit price of 25 cents. On that play, we were able to secure a 50% gain alone, and we are up 230% in the last 2 weeks on the small account challenge. And that was really all for this week. As you can see, we took that loss on the BABA spreads earlier in the week, but we quickly recovered entering those Chewy spreads. One of the good things about that BABA is we only took an 8% loss. We realized the play wasn't playing out as we wanted it to. We wanted to see BABA hold above a certain level. It wasn't able to, so we quickly got out. You got to cut your losers quick and let your winners run, and that's exactly what we did. We entered a Chewy spread, which I was much more confident in, and we were able to really secure some profits off of that. As you guys know, we're constantly calling out these plays in the Discord, what we're getting into, what we're getting out to. It's just a good way to learn and really advance your knowledge when it comes to trading spreads and slowly bringing up a small account into something a little bit bigger. We might venture into investing in some stocks just to get the account going. I want to try to not only influence people to start trading spreads and being more safe with their trading, but also investing long term. I know that a lot of people trade the market constantly but never invest, and I think investing is one of the most important things that you should be doing. So we'll see if we get any good opportunities to add some long-term plays, which would be more of shares rather than spreads. Now that we've built up the account a little larger, we have some capital that we can play with. This is the 3rd Robinhood Trading Challenge video. Let me know if you guys want to see anything else in the comments, and if you have any questions, feel free to join my Discord. It's also linked in the description. Make sure you guys stay tuned for what we're expecting next week in the weekly watch list coming out on Sunday, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.